Hello and welcome back to the Culling with myself, Hollow. Today I will be showing off a brand new build, and its original creator is the great and powerful Obobobobo. He's a Twitch streamer and he also does YouTube videos, and he came out with an amazing new build. It is known as the Dark Souls 1 build due to the fact that it's all about backstabbing, boys. So let's hop right into it with the perks. First up, we have runs with knives. It gives you 10% movement speed while holding any blade. Combining that with leg day, another 10% movement speed, you're running at 20% faster than everybody else. You know, a lot of people are using leg day. It's a really good perk. They're probably not expecting you to be able to catch them with runs with knives. And if someone doesn't have leg day, they're fucked. They cannot escape and no one can catch you. If you don't want to have a fight and you want to block, knock them away, run away, you can disengage easy as hell. And finally, we do have low dropper, which allows airdrops to arrive instantly. When I first saw this perk, I thought, that's actually not that relevant. Why would you do that, Obobobobo? Why not just get a backpack? Why not just get the chemist? Well, I'll show you in game, and I'll show you exactly why low dropper is crucial to this spec. The airdrop of choice is, of course, Stalker. It's 70 funk for a Bowie knife, which is a tier 3 blade. There's the blade we needed. A man tracker, so great for hunting people down. And finally, the most important thing in the entire build, the stun gun. It will stun a target up to 3 times, and you will stun them and walk around behind them and backstab them. And you can do that 3 times. And they will die every time. This shit is ridiculous, and you might not think it's gonna be. Let me fucking show you why this is literally the strongest build in the game. Okay, so we're in game. I'm feeling excited, feeling ready. I have touched on this spec and build a little bit, but I've only played it a couple times. So I'm excited to learn a little bit more about the spec and, you know, properly do it. So it is only 70 funk to get the airdrop, and our ultimate priority is to get the airdrop. Normally I would say build a knife, craft a basic knife and use that, because it'll get you that 10% increased movement speed, which is really useful. And of course, you know, it's better to have a weapon than not. But since I spawned right next to this building, I think it's logical I'd probably get a weapon from here, and I just went for that instead. Okay, although we ain't got quite lucky yet. We have 2 things we can sell for roughly 20 points. We have 3 things, so that's 30 points. Someone is near enough, but not near enough to be like a concern. We have some more funk here. Okay, so we don't have a weapon, which is a concern, but we have everything else we kind of need to really get there now. We should be very close to 70 funk. Okay, we're going to have 67 funk. We need 70. Very close. So some of you might be wondering... Oh. Okay, I'm going to set this off so that I can run away. It's going to give me enough funk to be able to get the airdrop. Awesome, there's an airdrop there. They spawn randomly in different places. You know, you never know where they're going to be. So I was concerned, am I going to need to craft a shitty knife right now? But no, we are fine. We have an airdrop right here, and it's the random one, so I can't use it. Son of a bitch. So this is where random loot's going to spawn. Good to know. I can come back there and get it later if it's something useful. This spec works really well with a gun. We get lucky and see a green crate. And it has a machete, which is a blade. It's a tier 2 blade, is the machete. Fucking awesome. So we get the 10% increased movement speed from that. And it's obviously a tier 2 weapon, better than a tier 1 that I was going to make. So it does more damage. But we need to find an airdrop. Now, I know what you're thinking, like I was saying there. It's likely that you think maybe it's not necessary or that important to have the, let me just render this, to have the instant airdrop perk. You could have a backpack or the chemist perk, for example, and those are both very useful. They're both very useful perks, and I would agree, you know, that's what I first thought as well. But Obobobobo, being the genius he is, he realized he's going to get tons of airdrops. How this build works is it relies on the stun gun. You need the stun gun. So if you don't have the stun gun, how are you supposed to make the kills? Well, you can, you know, play fairly and win normally in a normal fight. But that's not the point of this build. The point of this build is to wreck people as best as you can. And that's what we're going to do. Meaning, we're going to need to get lots of airdrops. Wow, recurve bow. Normally I would keep this, but with this build, I don't even care. I'm going to vendor it. So we already have enough funk for a second airdrop. And that's great, because the insane thing about this build, again, is that you can just generate so much funk. Because all you care about from the airdrops, really, once you've got the first one, is the stun gun. So you just consistently get more and more, and you vendor the knife and the man trackers, and you get most of, about, you know, roughly half of what you spent. You get that back right away. So, you know, you've got tons of funk a whole way, and you just keep getting more stun guns. The weakness of this build is definitely the lack of inventory slots. You need more and more and more because, you know, you want to be able to have more stun guns on you at all times, really. Let me just swap this out. So you have to make a satchel, and if you kill someone, you know, you get a backpack off them usually. That's a good situation to be in. But again, the weakness of this build is definitely the fact that it's got low inventory space, and it really relies on you finding more. So you have to make a satchel, really. So as you can see, we already have 70 funk. We have the inventory space to get a second stun gun, and we can go ahead and vendor everything else already. But instead of doing all that, why don't we just go find our first target and get in a little bit of combat? I just heard some flies near, but I'm not even going to really worry about it. If I see an airdrop along the way, maybe I could get it. But it's probably better for me just to wait. I have a stun gun with 3 charges. It's going to take 3 charges to kill someone without them being even able to fight back. But I don't really need that. I think I could use 1 or 2 charges and fight fair the rest of the time. Otherwise, the build's still fucking insane. So, tier 3 blade, you know, the increased movement speed, all of that's really good. That stands alone as a good build, as a strong, like, way to fight, because you got the increased movement speed. But the backstabs are where it all comes together. Oh, he's right here. Why did you put your stuff... What the hell? Okay. I don't think I need to stun him, but I'm going to show you. You walk behind him, you backstab. And he should be about done now. Go ahead. There you go. See, I only used 1 stun there, and he's pretty much done now. There he goes. He did hit me a little bit more than I would have liked, but that's completely fine. I feel completely fine with that engagement and that fight, and that was only 1 charge of the stun. As I was saying, you've got 3 charges in each one. Oh, shit! Oh, my God. That was nearly pretty bad. Here you go. I'll just stun him. There we go. I did not say to use that twice. I pressed 1. I just wasted my stun gun. That sucks. It's alright. I can win a normal fight. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me when you snuck up on me, mate. Yeah, let me block. Oh, you're gonna push? Yep. I'm just gonna throw this at you. There you go. Thanks for the backpack. There you go. That's what we wanted. Let's quickly check. Is there another guy gonna sneak up on me or no? No, we're okay. Thank you, world, for stopping sending enemies at me constantly. Check this shit out. I'm out of a stun gun. My stun gun's done. This is why the loot drop perk is so fucking good. I need another stun gun. I have another stun gun. I could actually do that twice. Right, fuck the bow. Fuck the crafted thing. We'll take that. And we'll take that. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and vendor all the excess stuff that we have. Like the stun gun we don't need. I'm going to quickly focus up on healing, though. Is that an airdrop happening above me? I could hear it. There's a big explosion somewhere. So we have 2 more spots we can do more airdrops in. It's no problem. And we'll go ahead and vendor the second blade. See that? 25 funk already. And then the second stun gun is empty. Another 10 funk. We're already up to 100. We'll get rid of the man tracker. Let's just quickly use it. Yep, we'll just get rid of this man tracker. Here's another airdrop. Again, showcasing why the instant airdrop perk is insane. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. As long as I actually use the spec correctly, unlike that fight we just had, where I don't waste all the stun gun, it's just like fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts. It is the strongest build in the game. He's 100% right. He's just genius at finding this bullshit. Let's sort our inventory out a little bit. So put the stun gun on 2 and 3. Keep the man tracker. Let's quickly check. Someone's actually coming towards me. I'm going to go ahead and grab that bow. Just cause, why not have a bow? Don't need to worry about crafting anything myself, but why not have a bow? He should be coming at me right now. This guy. Okay, so I'm going to try and showcase the build a little bit better here with the backstabbing. Obviously, I failed in the second kill. I pressed 1 to swap to my knife, and for some reason it didn't swap, and then I wasted the second charge of the stun, and basically just didn't do anything. He's right there. What was he looking at me for? Here he comes. What have you got? You got some dynamite or something? Oh, you're just running. Okay, so I've got 20% movement speed. Unless he's got a movement speed buff, the chances of him being able to outrun me are very low. As you can see, I'm already on his ass. He just used some sort of buff. Okay, so it's just in the water now. Now, bear in mind, it could be that he's leading me to somewhere else where there's like other players and stuff. Look at this. He's gone inside this building. This looks like a trap to me. Yeah, look at that. You see that? I was so ready for that. Just jump over that. Got the knife. You set up another trap here. Look at this guy. Very clever. He's buffed up a lot. Okay, so the great thing about this build is there's nothing he can really do. He's now stunned. I get the backstab. I get another hit. We'll get another stun. We just walk behind him. We backstab. And he's dead. He's dead. Okay, plenty of stuff to vendor here. He actually had a man tracker. We'll take that. We'll take the backpack. We'll make some ammo. We can come back and get that stun gun if we want. It only has one charge in it. But, you know, whatever. Can I jump over that? Yep. And the next one. We just want to go heal. There we go. And we have more funk again already after that kill. So we can go ahead and get another airdrop and another fully charged stun gun if we so desire. I'm going to quickly check if there's anyone coming at me. This seems like a good time to take us out of the game and out of that specific live commentary into this post-com and talk about how strong this build is with other weapons besides the tier 3 blade that we have. For example, in this BR that happened earlier today, I managed to find a random crate. Inside that random crate was none other than a rifle. Any gun, you know, that will do this job, but the rifle's a very good one. The reason that it's so good is that you can walk up to anyone, right? Hit them with your stun gun, and then take your time aiming and headshot them.
Headshot! MrGunslinger.com Season 2! Thanks!
If you headshot someone with a gun, they die. It doesn't matter how much health, how much armor they have, they just fucking die. This build is ridiculous. If you manage to get any other gun or weapon that suits this build, so it's a blade or a gun, the potential is absolutely ridiculous. And yes, you could use a compound bow and headshot people with that bow while they're stunned if you wanted to. I don't know how much damage that's going to do, but, you know, just be aware of that. You can do this shit. Now let's get back to the real game. Yeah, a lot of people don't really do the trap builds and try and do that stuff, so I do respect the guy for giving it a shot. You know, he gave it a fair chance. So I was going to go do more vendoring, but we're just going to keep going. We have 3 kills. Someone actually has 4. Ooh, we got an opponent here. Okay, cool. I can hear some fighting going on kind of near me. I bet it's this way, yep. Was it the guy who had 4 kills? It wasn't. No, okay. Okay, we got a fight right ahead of us. I'll wait an extra moment. I'm going. Hi. Ooh, nice block. Solid block. It was obvious that I was going to do that, so respect to him for being aware of that. Okay, we get the backstab. And there we go. Another backstab. Okay. Is he running? Okay, he's running. That's fine. I have 20% movement speed. Even if he's got leg day, there's no way he can outrun me. Nice block. I don't have any thrown weapons, which is the issue. He's got a backpack now. Give him a shove there. Oh, he's running. Okay. Yeah, you can't outrun me, mate. I'm going to backstab you. There it is. Oh, nice.
Take a stab at blah blah blah. Send in your suggestions to chaz@theculling.com.
Okay, man. I'm gonna make more armor, and I'm gonna make a bandage, I guess, because there's no health station near me. So we only used 1 tase in that fight. Like, we only used 1. So that was quite effective. But I can get another one, so why not, right? I could go back and loot him and get his, like, extra spears and shit. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't need them, so why don't I just get another fucking stun gun? And I'll just keep going, man. Like, I have 113 now, funk. So I can just keep going. All the way. Right, I will grab that, just to throw it somewhere. And give that back, give that back. Okay, just keep going, keep killing. We'll go heal up at the building on the way. The guy who had 4 kills, I think I killed him. I don't remember his name. He's dead now. And there's only one other guy alive. So it's me versus 1 person. And I have a man tracker. I know exactly where he's going to be. Plus, I'm about to go heal back. Oh, help! What was that, Hollow? You'll know exactly where he's going to be? I know exactly where he's going to be. Yeah, you didn't, did you? For fuck's sake, use your man tracker. Holy shit! Oh my god. Get the knife out and just run. He has an SMG. It's bad at long range. Okay, okay. We just need to heal up.
feel better.
I knocked the gun out of his hands. I don't know where he is right now. Okay. Just keep stunning him and he's dead! Yeah! Oh my god, the guy had a gun. The guy had a gun. Holy shit. The guy had a gun and we beat him. The guy had a gun and we beat him. That feels amazing. The smoke bomb nearly got me. I thought he was going to pick up the gun while I was blind and just shoot me. That's why I chose to run as fast as I fucking could. But there you go. Who even gives a shit about guns? This fucking setup, this build is the most ridiculous thing I have ever seen. Guys, holy shit. Definitely massive respect to Obobobobo for coming up with this ridiculousness. It needs to be nerfed immediately. Culling, please get on that. I'm going to keep playing it though and having fun with it. But goddamn, it's ridiculous. If you'd like to try it out yourself, go ahead. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Again, huge shout out to Obobobobo. His channel is linked in the description. And I will see you guys next time.